matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing going. The Ducks will kick it away to get this game going. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. The Nittany Lions offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Case opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Quick throw to the right, it's caught. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Offense moving to a bunch formation. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Nittany Lions will line up to boot it away. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. So Oregon's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
First play, looking to throw it. He's running out of time here. Going to try to use his legs here. QB gets the first, now looking for more. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And they hand it off to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Ducks trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the catch. It's Hilton. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run, and you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. That's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First down, looking for more now. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the Ducks will have to kick it away. The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. The defense make adjustments. Now run it here. Just the running back with the ball. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll feed the back again. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Hilton. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
That has been in large part to the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back. That's on Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays. Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. That's caught. It's Hilton. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
That's how you do it. The receiver's able to get away from the first tackler, but not the second. Good job to bring him down and prevent that 3rd down conversion.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. They'll pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. Tackle made after a solid run
It says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. He's swarmed by the defense.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And it's a direct snap. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
After a long drive, it's a 3rd down. Is it a touchdown or a field goal? This is a 4-point play. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kurt?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's in the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often. He's an excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, we're going to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackled right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15. The Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Turner trying to create good field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Hand off to the single back. Breaks an open space.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Important third down play coming up. Can he make it to the marker? There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
And the Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The Nittany Lions looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He'll throw it now. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
They'll run it from the gun. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense cannot be stopped.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And not through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets made on the out route.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Of his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Looking right, this one caught. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down and a new set of downs.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. We're a loss of It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a receiver. On the run here. Let's it go. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Now you just felt that one coming. Third down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And that run produces a decent gain. The Nittany Lions trying to cash in here in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on third down. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
I'll tell you what, in this first down, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And we're going to throw now on first down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. They'll give it to the running back. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Getting set. Here's second down. He's looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking deep to the right side. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And And the Nittany Lions will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackled, but first down. The Ducks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's a run. Running back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
We're going to throw it on third and very long. Finally throws it deep down the left side. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Ducks pick up enough for a first down. He'll hand it off. A quick juke. He shreds the tackle.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Refuses to go down. Touchdown, Oregon. Too much speed for the defense.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
Well, head out of bounds after another big gain. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you're starting to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Knocks that one right down the middle. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Turn begins inside the 10. And the returner will be brought down. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Pitches to the back. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the 1st down. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down.
On 3rd and short, the offensive coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
Returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Cooler 18, cooler 18, 22 water, 22 water.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. It can open up the running game, and eventually you go back to it. Maybe you hit it next time for a big play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
He's going to hand this off. Running through the tackle. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive rolling. They're going to run it. They finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense really clicking.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option.
But when you sit back and play zone defense like this, what you allow is your defense to have eyes on the football. Here, they give up the catch, but you can see how they rally to the football. There's just nowhere to go for this slot receiver.
Quick pass, the catch is made. And he's brought down, but they leap backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down. And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back to throw again. Pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The pocket breaking down. Grab behind the line. It's Thompson. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ducks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? They'll run it to the right side. fighting off the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
On the move now. What a catch! Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Big throw with the quarterback off the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
They'll try to run for the first down. The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive moving.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense putting together a solid drive. First down at the 46. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And now the running back's got it again. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Brought down, but broke the tackle. Produces a solid gain there.
Man, Yeah, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Tight end goes in motion. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Any team that likes to run the toss and can do it successfully means they can win the battle on the edges. When you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner, they got it done there for a very nice game.
The gain moves the ball to the 34. Here's the second down play. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. First down and more. He's still running. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? He's running out of time here. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Very nearly intercepted. That would have been it. They got one final chance here on 4th down. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. It's an out route. The catch made. And he decides to just run out of bounds short of that 1st down marker. It's a strange choice. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Leaning on the run game here late. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Dump off caught by the running back. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up 1st down at the 33. That was clutch. Should be enough to secure this upset. And Kirk, we talked about this matchup late in the season. Big implications, and a lower-ranked team has emerged as one of the teams to beat now looking ahead of the playoff.
That was exactly what they needed to put them in control of their destiny the rest of the way. A key win that should, at the very least, lock them in for a playoff spot and put them in the good mindset the rest of the season.
Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but